Hello you guys, welcome back to another moving vlog. As you guys saw at the beginning of this video, I started with the kitchen today. When you move, specifically your kitchen items, having to wash every single thing you own because they've been in boxes, and then also having to find new places to organize them, it's a lot of work. And it has been an interesting process, but I do feel like this side of the kitchen is virtually done, which I'm very happy about. The other side that I'm facing currently is basically just our sink, and then we're trying to do a coffee bar over there too, but I think it's gonna be a while until that's fully set up right now. But this side over here is fully set up and I'm really loving the way that it looks. Starting over here on this side of our kitchen, we have so much more storage, which is really, really nice. So in this cabinet right here, this is kind of where all of our main stuff is. So all of our plates, our bowls, our cups, we have all of our Tupperware up top as well. Everything fits super perfectly. And in our last place, everything was kind of just cluttered and didn't really have a place, which made it harder to keep things clean and organized. But I feel like it's already been a lot easier in this space, even though we've only been here for a little bit, to keep things nice and organized like this. So that is what this cabinet is. Another thing I really like about this kitchen is we have a lot more countertop space as well. Even if it is just a little bit, it makes a big difference because we have a lot of things that go on the counter, but we still have a lot of room to cook. Over on this side of the countertop, we have our air fryer, which actually folds up and down, which is really nice just to save counter space. It's just a Ninja one. We also have some pastries and some bread right here. My lovely KitchenAid, my child, my baby. I love her so much. Our knives and our spoon rest. This is from World Market. We also have a matching butter dish that I'll show you as well. And then we also have the oven. We have my lovely little crock-pot Dutch oven. Love her so much. We made our first soup of the season in this the other day. It was so good. Moving on to this side of the oven, the countertops, we just have a ton of our utensils. The butter dish I was talking about. We have some brownies that we need to finish off, and then various spices, and then the current candle that I'm lighting in the kitchen. In this upper cabinet, we have all of our spices right here, which is really nice that it's right next to the oven because in our last place we didn't have that. So it's just very accessible and efficient to have that right next to the oven while you're cooking. And then we have a ton of bowls and just more like serving stuff or stuff for hosting. And up top in this cabinet, it's kind of just miscellaneous right now, but we have some of our vases up there. The bottom cabinets are all organized as well. We have our pots and our pans and all of that good stuff down there. But I feel like the rest of the kitchen does need a little bit more love and a little bit more work. But overall, I'm just really happy that right now we are able to actually cook things. I feel like that was one of my biggest priorities whenever we moved in, is to try and get the things that we use on a daily basis done as quickly as possible, and we did that, and I really like how it's looking. Today I've decided it is high time that I tackle the closets. We honestly have clothes everywhere right now because I just did a ton of laundry, and I also have more laundry to do because we just got back from a trip to Michigan. We have a dresser that's kind of organized, the same as it was the other house, because we just took the dresser drawers out while we were moving, moved the dresser itself separately, and then just put those back in. They're kind of in a wonky order. I don't know if I'm going to change those around or if I'm just going to get used to it, because honestly it doesn't bother me that much. But our closets hold the majority of our clothes. We actually have two different closets now, which is very exciting. This closet to my right is Luke's and this closet to the left is mine. One of these singular closets is bigger than the one that we used to share at our old apartment, which is amazing. We have so much space, which I'm very happy about, but we have a lot of organizing to do. Whenever we did move, we did the little garbage bag trick where you wrap chunks of your clothes in garbage bags and you just like carry the hanger, so then you can just put it in the new closet and unravel the garbage bags, and then it's like voila, your closet is ready to go. And both Luke and I already went through our closets before we moved in here just to get rid of things that we didn't really wear a lot, so we don't have to do that today. I do, however, want to reorganize where things are in my closet. I also want to hang up a lot of the clean laundry that I've been doing, and also my hoodies. I don't think I'm gonna hang up my sweaters just because it's honestly not good for sweaters. Sweater-like material, whenever it's on a hanger, just kind of over time pulls on like the shoulder area of the sweaters, and it just doesn't look right, and I want my sweaters to last a long time, obviously, so I'm gonna roll those like we did at the old house. But I do want to hang up all of my sweatshirts because we have so much room. There's also a lot going on in the floor area right now in my closet, and I also need to organize my shoes. We honestly have a lot to do, so let's just go ahead and get started. actually so excited by the fact that I can finally close both of these closets now that they're fully organized and mostly done. There's a few like organization things that we want to add to them, which I'll show you guys whenever I show you the closets and what they look like right now. But the number one thing I gotta address right now is this mirror right here. I have had this mirror for years. I think I maybe bought it back in like 2020, 2019, maybe earlier than that. And for some reason, I've never put it up on a door. I've only had it on the floor, and I feel like it's not like a very good width or height to where when it's on the floor, you can't really see your full outfit, or like you're kind of like moving your body weird trying to see it all. I don't really know. It just wasn't really the vibe. And I was like, I think I need a new floor length mirror whenever we move in here, which I would love to eventually get like a larger one. But we're not even fully done unpacking the entire apartment right now. So that's a down the line purchase. But putting this on the door absolutely changed everything with this mirror. We're just not going to talk about what's going on behind me either, because there's a lot going on behind me, so don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to me, okay? Look though, like I can see my full outfit and then some. Like this is so cute. I love it. I feel like it adds a lot to the space as well. Overall, I'm just really excited that something that I already owned, I found like a new life for, I guess. And maybe knowing that it like came with these like prong thingies, maybe that was a sign that it would look a little bit better on my door, but anyways, this is just a little rough overview of what we've got going on. On this side of my closet, we're starting with my pajamas. Then we have long sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve button-ups, my flannels, all of that good stuff, and then hoodies and crew necks all the way down here. We also have in this little area a lot of my shoes. I love these little shoe organizers. I really want to get Luke one too, because honestly, Luke's closet is not as organized as mine, just because I have more organization that I already had before we moved in together, so I just brought that to the new apartment. So one thing we want to buy is a shoe organizer like that for him. Up here I have all of my sweaters. They fit very nicely. I'm excited because since we have so much more closet space in this apartment, the sweaters will not be the only things taking space up on these shelves, and we can use them to organize other things. Next to the sweaters, I have some of my hats just stacked up nicely. I have a random package that just found a home up there for some weird reason. Next to that are some of my nicer purses and my yoga mat. This side of the closet has a lot more clothes than the other side, starting off with like graphic tees, because I do wear those all the time no matter what season. Nicer long sleeve tees. We have a bunch of like my crop tops and just more summery STs and tank tops and just basic plain colored t-shirts that I wear a lot as well. And then on the back we have tons of dresses, whether they're more casual or like nicer for a nicer event like a wedding or whatever else I guess I would wear a nicer dress to. Weddings are really it. And then a quick little rundown of what is on the floor. We have some of the shoes that didn't fit in my organizer, some of the weights that I have to the right. I just have 5-pound weights and some wrist weights that I use. And then to the left, I have a hamper that is currently full of clothes that I need to put away. And that is what my closet is looking like, all organized.
Hey everyone.
I'm kind of thinking like here. Oh, this is kind of high for me, no? What would you think about 1 here and 3 there? Today's home organizing project of the day is going to be our bathroom. As you guys saw, Luke put up some shelves for our bathroom, and it's going to be really nice to put a lot of our everyday products on those shelves. It's just going to be a lot more efficient and convenient to grab those and then put them back, especially because one of the few things that we actually got downgraded whenever we moved to this apartment was our cabinet storage in the master bathroom, just because we went from double sinks to a single sink, and that also means we have less counter space as well. So this is going to be a perfect way to add some storage and also just make things a little bit more convenient for us. We actually do have a really nice closet that is right here, but it's pretty full, as you can currently see. We have sheets, beach towels, regular towels, a bunch of medical supplies, extra products, travel products, all of that kind of stuff in here. And then we also do have Mellie's litter at the bottom. We think we might put her litter box in there. It's currently just out in our bathroom, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But currently, this is what the bathroom counter looks like, and I'm not loving it. Everything we use on the daily is just out and super disorganized, so it's gonna be really nice to put all of that stuff up on these shelves. So we have 3 shelves right here, and then 1 over here to my left. While we're here, I'm also gonna go ahead and give the bathroom a nice clean. Gonna do a little bit more of a home reset today too, because it's a Sunday, so I'll probably take you guys along with what I'm doing for that as well. And then later, we're gonna actually hang some stuff up, which I'm really excited about. So let's just go ahead and get started with the bathroom, and we'll move on to all of that other stuff as we go. this over here now then. The bathroom is all finished and I feel so much better. I feel like that was one of the biggest tasks that I had to do today. I really do love how these shelves ended up turning out. I'm really glad we went with 3 on this side and then the 1 over here, because I feel like if we would have done 4 over here, it would have been way too tall for me to reach. On this bottom one are a bunch of face wash, moisturizer, sunscreen, and then we have toothpaste, mouthwash, other products that I use pretty often, and then on top we have hair products that I use pretty often too, just not on the daily. And then over on this side is a mixture of Luke and I's deodorant, cologne, and perfumes. I feel like it fits perfectly up there. And I love being able to have the countertop super clear. It's gonna make things a lot easier just to keep clean. We only have our toothbrushes, soap, a candle, and then my makeup is over here in my makeup bag. I don't really know where I'm gonna end up doing my makeup in this apartment because my vanity I don't think fits here. We're pretty sure we figured out the layout of our room and it just doesn't really fit, so I don't know. I think I might just do it in the bathroom, which I've done many a times before, so I'm totally fine with that. And then we also have a new hand towel. I'm obsessed with these. These are from TJ Maxx, and that is also where our bath towels are from as well. They're so cute. Honestly, wish I would have gotten more while I was there because you know how TJ Maxx is. You find something that you absolutely love, and then the next time you go, it's gone. So I want to find some more towels that are very similar to it, kind of like these earthy tones, but still keeping things colorful. We also did get some new rugs as well. These are also from TJ Maxx. We have this big one over here, and then this small one by our shower. And I also eventually want to get a more colorful shower curtain because ours is just white right now and everything in our apartment is just white or tan, so I want to add a lot more color throughout each room, but that'll probably be a later thing. Really happy how this turned out. Honestly, it's motivating me to do more stuff today. I'm really excited to hang stuff too, so we're just gonna get on into everything else I gotta do. Now it is time for the fun part. We're gonna be hanging up some wall decor today. I don't know if we're gonna be doing all of it or just a little bit today, but in our last apartment it took us forever to actually hang stuff up, but it also in general took us a while to find things that we wanted to hang, whether it's pieces of art or actually going out and printing pictures and finding like specific frames that fit them, and just finding things that go together in more of like a gallery wall style decoration piece, specifically above our couch. So since it took us a while in our last apartment, especially because decorations can get expensive and they're kind of something that you want to curate and find over time, but now that we have a lot of frames, a lot of art pieces, a lot of pictures in the frames ready to go and ready to hang up, I feel like we can do it a lot quicker in this apartment. And I'm just really excited to get stuff up on the walls because I feel like once you do that, it just feels more like your home, and just in general feels more cozy, more inviting, and just more homey and lived in. We did end up getting a few newer things. One in particular that's going to be going above our couch. We decided not to do a gallery wall above there this time and use all the pieces that we got for the gallery wall in other places in the apartment, so it feels more homey in other places in the apartment and not just above our couch. We're at Home Goods right now because I've been wanting to check out their big paintings just because they're really affordable, and I feel like the last few times I've come I've been able to look at them, but it's hard to get them down because they are so big. So Luke's here to help me today, and hopefully we will go home with a painting. I don't think this one's gonna be wide enough. It's gonna go above the couch. This is the kind of style I was kind of going for. They have more of these over there, but it's like this Monet collection.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like this is a good size. Obviously it's gonna be landscape, but I don't super love this painting. I want to look at the other ones too, just to see what options we have. This one is cool. I don't know, I think the blue one is cool, but I can't really see behind that one because I can't reach them, so that's where you come in. I also thought this one was cool. I don't like this one as much, but I want to look at the ones behind it is my thing. Okay, not my fave, to be honest. Are you sure there's not another one behind it?
They're the same frame. It's gonna be the same one.
Are you sure? It's not the same. I am so excited to put it up. It is huge too. It's the perfect size to go above our couch, and it's gonna look so good. So let's go ahead and put that up, and then as we put up more stuff, I will show you guys all the other frames and art that we have. next day, and I know I said yesterday I was gonna do more of like a reset around the house, but I already cleaned the bathroom that day. And while I was doing other stuff, Luke ended up doing all the other like reset-esque things that I was going to do besides doing a little bit of laundry. So I did do a little bit of laundry yesterday, and that was virtually it. We ended up hanging a few things too, as you guys saw, and one of those things was above my reading corner. So while we're gonna chat for a little bit, I am going to put some of the pictures that I got for the frames in the frame so we can kind of see like how it looks all together and done. And let me just say, we did not end up hanging as much as I really thought we were going to, just because hanging stuff, it's kind of hard. Like this one in particular, it has two of these guys. It's a lot harder to hang one with two other than one because you have to do like a lot of measuring and stuff. It's just a little bit more time consuming than we were really expecting, considering we did a lot of other stuff yesterday too. So we do want to put more stuff up in the apartment. We just haven't gotten to it yet. And because I do have a lot more stuff that I want to hang around this apartment, I'm going to be including that in just some regular vlogs coming up soon. So I'm really excited for that, and just to see more of like the decorative side come together. And I think this is probably going to be the last moving specific vlog going forward. I actually did order some stuff this past weekend too that just did not end up working out in our space at all, unfortunately. One of those things was curtains for our bedroom, specifically for my reading corner, because I really want to be able to film in this corner, like sit down videos. So because there's a window there, the lighting is really weird, and I like can't really get the angle right, especially because my chair is kind of like a weird height. And obviously I'm still going to use the reading corner even if I'm not like filming sit down videos in it, and I have other places I can film sit down videos, but it's nice to have some variation, I guess, of where I film, especially for Bookmas coming up, because I don't want every single sit down video to be like in the same spot, you know, and have the same background. So I feel like that can just kind of get a little bit boring. But the curtains I got did not end up working out. They were not blackout enough, and the color was just kind of funky and weird. And eventually for my reading corner, I really do want to get a shelf to go on this wall, I think, which I'll show you guys once it's all done with the photos and the art on the wall, so you can kind of like get an idea for it. But I think I also want to get some hanging plants to go up in there too. I think that would be really cute. It is going to take time though, because getting all those new things is expensive. And the thing is like, I've been out of my parents' house for 2 whole years, and yet I still don't have the means to buy everything I want for my home at one time. So like, just take this as an example, especially if this is your first time moving out. Honestly, it's really realistic not to be able to buy everything you want for your apartment right out of the get-go. When Luke and I had our first apartment, we used a cardboard box as our living room side table for an entire year until we upgraded and found something that worked for us. It also just takes time to like find the things that you want to decorate the space that you want and give off like the right vibes, I guess, as corny as it sounds, that you want, which is overall just a tough experience because no matter what, it's going to take time even if you have the money to do it. Overall, moving and decorating your own place and doing all of that stuff, it's really fun, but it's very overwhelming. So if you're in that stage of life right now, especially if it's your first time moving out and you're really overwhelmed because you have like nothing and you want it to all just be done, just take a deep breath, because you will get there eventually. Okay, I put all my photos in my frames. I'm gonna hang all these back up and we can see how it looks. I did go ahead and turn on the overhead lights so you guys can see this better, but it looks so good. A quick little tour starting on the left. This is a print off of Etsy. It's a Throne of Glass print of Terracin, and the frame is from Goodwill. And then going down, this frame is from Home Goods. I absolutely love it. It is so, so cute. I love how it's wavy, and I really like the wood color as well. And then I just have a picture of me and my sister, me and Luke, and then me of my friends Kristen and Olivia. And then both of these frames right here are from Target a while ago. I don't think they sell them anymore, but we just have a picture of me and my cat Melly, and then a picture of me and my friend Brooke. And then this last frame is from Amazon, and then the art is also from Etsy. And that is what it turned out like. I love it. I'm so excited. This is what it's gonna look like now whenever I film here for like reading vlogs and stuff. I feel like it's gonna look really good. The only thing that I don't like is that I wanted to move them lower so you could like see the whole gallery wall whenever I'm sitting here. But the thing is, like, my head covers it, and also if I move the whole thing lower, it kind of just looks like it's in a weird spot on the wall. So I think that eventually I kind of want to get that shelf that I was talking about right here, and it would just go like from here to like maybe here, and I could put books right here, like maybe my TBR, and then maybe like a jelly cat or just some other cute like little things on the shelf. But that's like a eventually thing. I also thought about maybe just like putting some Polaroid photos right here, because I feel like right here it just like looks a little weird and off that there's like nothing right there specifically, because this side is a little bit higher up than that side. But I do really like how it looks and how it's starting to look. And then the hanging plants I was talking about, I think that they're going to be hung from like right there, so they'll be right there in this area. And then I would love to get curtains eventually too that work, hopefully. I would also love to go antiquing and find my own little Tiffany lamp to put in this corner eventually as well. I know it's going to take time, but I absolutely love the way that Tiffany lamps look. They look so cute, and I feel like it would be really cute in this space. I think that is going to be it for today's moving vlog though. I hope you guys did enjoy it and have enjoyed coming on this little moving journey with me. I'm really excited to look back on these like a year from now and see how much our space has grown and been decorated and what it's going to look like then. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on all my socials. They're linked down below as always. And if you watched until this far in the video, go ahead and comment down below the painting or a painting emoji so I know who the real ones are who watched until the very end. And if you want to see more moving, decorating, organizing content, those will be coming up in some of my regular vlogs coming very soon. And I'm also going to have my bookshelf organization vlog coming up soon sometime in November too that I'm really excited about. So watch out for those videos. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today. I love you guys so much. Hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Well, it just ends like it's kind of a cool little shape it made though.
Peace.